Hi guys, my name is Elizabeth and I'm an intern for the Marion County Public Health Department. By tuning in today, you have taken the initiative to learn a little bit more about your health. Today's topic is going to be all about reading food labels and nutritional information. Nutritional food labels can be confusing. Let's just put it as that. Oftentimes, it's not the first thing on your mind when you're shopping for groceries. But today's lesson is going to focus on how to read, interpret, and make more positive choices when shopping for groceries. Food labels can tell us a variety of things. The nutrition facts label has updated by the recent FDA change. The labels were updated based on new scientific data, new nutritional research, and public input. The new design is going to make it easier to make informed choices about food and further your healthy habits. So, we're going to begin by discussing the importance of eating a healthy, balanced meal that is shown by the food facts label. I'm going to put a quick link in the description so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the new guide for the new food label. The serving size now appears in larger, bold font, and some serving sizes have been updated. Calories are now displayed in larger, bolder font, and they are now making it more easy to find the information to use. 2,000 calories a day is used as a guide for general nutrition advice, and your calories may need to be higher or lower depending on your age, sex, weight, height, and physical activity level. If anything, you should consult your doctor about how many calories a day you should be consuming. Furthermore, the daily values have been updated. 5% daily value or less of any nutrient per serving is considered fairly low, and 20% daily value of a nutrient per serving is considered high. Added sugars, vitamin D, and potassium are now listed on the nutrition facts label, which you may not have known. Manufacturers must declare the amount in addition to the percent daily value for vitamins and minerals now. So now you know a little bit about the updated nutritional facts label, but how do you use this for dietary needs? We'll never underestimate what a great resource the nutrition label is. You could use the label for dietary needs by choosing foods that contain more of the nutrients you want to get more of and less of the nutrients you want to limit. More often, choose foods that are higher in dietary fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. These are what you want more of. However, you also want to choose foods that are lower in saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars. Choosing healthier foods and beverages can help reduce the risk of developing some conditions such as high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, osteoporosis, and anemia. You want to keep your body fairly healthy. Okay, so now I know how to use a nutritional facts label. How can I use it to compare my food choices? Well, food labels can be used to compare different products to see which are healthier. First, you could use the daily value to compare products, as long as the serving sizes are the same. That's the caveat. From here, it becomes easy to choose which products are higher in nutrients you want more of and lower in nutrients you want less of. Using the indicators of light, low, and reduced to find healthier options is a possible way to make better choices. Watch what you're drinking, but by finding serving sizes and calories per bottle. Now this is a big one, because people tend to ignore the serving sizes on, let's say, a bottle of Gatorade, but generally, the bottle of Gatorade is much more than one serving. For each nutrient listed in the table, there is a daily value, a percent daily value, and a dietary advice or goal. If you follow this dietary advice, you will stay within public health experts' recommendation upper and lower limits for the nutrients listed based on a 2,000 calorie diet, which again, should be figured out by your doctor. So, MyPlate is a fantastic resource for understanding portion control and variety. I'm going to put a link in the description for the MyPlate visual, which could help you guys understand how to eat more fruits and vegetables, and leaning on these vegetables can cut down on trans fats, cholesterol, sodium, and increase the amount of vitamins, nutrients, and proteins and fiber in your diet every day. Alright, so once you're done checking out the visual, we're going to go straight into the activity. Today's activity is going to be online, so I have a link in the description. It's going to open a link to play a game called Label Lingo, which is sponsored by the FDA. So using this game, participants can gain information about the types of information to look out for on the labels. Play the game for a few choices until you feel prepared for your next grocery shopping trip. What's going to do is once you open the link, it's going to give you 3 separate food items. It's going to ask you a question, which will be like, which food item is the healthiest option? And then you can observe the serving sizes. You can observe the calories, the percent of fat, and the daily recommendations, and then you can find out which one would be the healthiest option. And again, just play that game until you feel prepared for your next grocery trip, which should probably take around 10 minutes total. Once you're done with the game, I just have a couple questions for you, And these are, what did you learn today? What did you learn from the lesson, and what did you learn from this game? How can you tell the difference in serving sizes? This is a big one, which a lot of people actually struggle with. And the percent of daily values are based on how many calories a person has. How many calories should I be eating? Well, that's a great question, and again, it should be based on your height, age, weight, sex, all of that stuff, and it should be also consulted by a doctor. And my last discussion for you is, how do you know if the food you're choosing is a healthy option? Now, this is not like a black and white answer. This gets a little bit harder to answer, but using the tools from the new updated nutrition facts label, you should be able to easily tell which of your food choices are the healthiest option. Alright, so today we have talked about the importance of food groups in maintaining good health. Looking at all the food labels may seem like a little bit time consuming when you're shopping, but it also means educating yourself on nutrition and a healthier body in the long run. Each day for good health, we should eat a variety of foods from each of the food groups. 2 groups we need to emphasize in our diets are fruits and vegetables. We should try to eat more of these foods every single day, but by checking out our food labels, we can learn a little bit more about what we're putting into our body. So I also have a recipe for this lesson. Again, the link is in the description. The recipe is from allrecipes.com because that is a great website and a resource because it includes all the nutritional information for every single recipe. This particular recipe is for a vegetarian chickpea sandwich. The website has full nutritional content, as I said, of the recipe, so you too can check out the food label while making this delicious meal. I hope you guys enjoy and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.